Baylor University is one of the best universities to attend if you intend to pursue a career in the medical field because it is a prestigious school for the study of neuroscience and psychology. Some fun facts about the campus is that the university colors are green and gold. The mascot is a bear, and if that wasn't enough, the university holds actual live bears on campus in their own area. It is located in Waco, Texas. It is among the 10% of universities to have a Phi Beta Kappa chapter and was established in 1845 by the Republic of Texas. The university offers 144 undergraduate programs, 74 master's programs, 34 doctoral programs, a Juris Doctor program, 2 education specialist programs, and Baylor students interact with outstanding full-time faculty from their first days on campus. The student-faculty ratio is 15:1, with the average undergraduate class size being 27. U.S. News and World Report ranks Baylor number 75 on their annual review of colleges and universities. Baylor is a Tier 1 school among national universities. The magazine also lists Baylor University as number 52 on their list of high school counselor rankings among national universities. Schools in the National Universities category offer a full range of undergraduate majors, master's, and doctoral degrees. These colleges also are committed to producing groundbreaking research. Kiplinger's list of best values in private colleges ranks Baylor as number 54 in the nation. The rankings consider academic quality and affordability, with quality accounting for 2/3 of the total. And Baylor University scored highly on both. The Fisk Guide to Colleges, a best-selling resource for college-bound students and their parents, lists Baylor University a Best Buy for 2015. Baylor is one of only 44 public and private colleges and universities in the United States, Canada, and Great Britain to earn the designation. The campus population is rather large, but small enough to have an average student-teacher ratio of 15:1, which is impressive and helpful because that way I am able to learn more and get more one-on-one time than I would at a larger campus with a larger student-to-teacher ratio. The university's campus has also been named one of the most beautiful in the country. The students at Baylor University are also very involved in their community by participating in multiple community service events. The brain weighs about 2.75 pounds and has a whitish pink appearance. The brain is made up of many cells and is a control center of the body. The brain relays messages to all the other parts of the body via nerves. The nerves and the brain make up the nervous system. The nerves in the body don't just send messages from the brain to the organs, but also send messages from the eyes, ears, skin, and other organs back to your brain. Some nerves are linked directly to the brain. Others have to reach the brain through a sort of power line down the back, called the spinal cord. The brain and spinal cord make up the central nervous system. The brain doesn't just control your organs, but also can think and remember. That part of the brain is called the mind. The brain is divided into 3 main sections. The area at the front of the brain is the largest. Most of it is known as the cerebrum. It controls all of the movements that you have to think about, thought and memory. The cerebrum is split into 2 different sections, the right half and the left half. The outer layer of the cerebrum is called the cortex. It is mainly made up of cell bodies of neurons called gray matter. Most of the work the brain does is done in the cortex. The wrinkles and folds give the cortex a large surface area, even though it is squeezed up to fit in the skull. The extra surface area gives the cerebrum more area to work. Inside the cortex, the cerebrum is largely made up of white matter. White matter is tissue made only of nerve fibers. The middle region is deep inside the brain. Its chief purpose is to connect the front and the back of the brain together. It acts as a switchboard, keeping the parts of your brain in touch with each other. The back area of the brain is divided into 3 different parts. The pons is a band of nerve fibers which link the back of the brain to the middle. The cerebrum sees to it that all the parts of your body work as a team. It also makes sure you keep your balance. The medulla is low down at the back of the head. It links the brain to the top of the spinal cord. The medulla controls the way your heart pumps blood through your body. It also looks after your breathing and helps you digest food. The brainstem is one of the oldest parts of the brain. It controls such functions as breathing, blood pressure, swallowing, and heart rate. What are we without our memory besides formless, disoriented, and lost? What if you had destroyed your memory forever and cannot remember the simple beauty of the faces of those you love? Your favorite pastimes would have vanished, and you would have been left in a state of solitary confinement, unable to escape. The simple joys that once filled your life would have disappeared. You would have to rebuild your entire world of memories. Your brain is a precious, fragile instrument that you must never take for granted. Our memory preserves our hopes and dreams. It tells us who we are today and what we strive to become. Without your memory, you cannot combat the battles of consciousness or bask in the familiarities of life. Each breath is an unknown, a mystery to solve that will promptly be forgotten. Each day stands as a new beginning to relearn the events of your life. Your loved ones, your hobbies, your simple pleasures swirl away in the dust. Your eyes that gaze out into the abyss of foreign entities glaze over with forgotten tears. In need of sacred preservation, our memory proves irreplaceable. Is there a more fragile coalition? Without it, what are we? It is the only record we have of who we were and what we want to become. Take it away, and only a spiritless machine is left, free of conviction, free of purpose. And many diseases, such as Alzheimer's, steal you of your identity. This disease takes away your memories, the very thing that makes you into the person that you are today, is taken away by an incurable assailant. 100 billion neurons make up the brain. Each cell connects to approximately 10,000 neighboring neurons, meaning a cubic centimeter of brain tissue has more neural connections than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. The brain processes and responds to billions of signals every second. Our genes and our individual experiences shape the brain, creating new and unique pathways. Neuroscience is an interdisciplinary field that seeks to understand what makes our brains so beautifully complex. And ultimately, to understand what makes us human, from modeling neuroplasticity to human cognition, every topic within neuroscience fascinates me. The variety...
Jackie, you're gonna have to start over again. You can I combine them again?
Yeah, let me try it. Let me see if we can finish this and then I'll cut it.
Okay. So start where you left off. Oh, not like a sentence
Yeah,
before.
I'm gonna start where we were. Each cell connects to approximately 10,000 neighboring neurons, meaning a cubic centimeter of brain tissue has more neural connections than there are stars in the Milky Way galaxy. The brain processes and responds to billions of signals every second. Our genes and our individual experiences shape the brain, creating new and unique pathways. Neuroscience is an interdisciplinary field. Neuroscience is an interdisciplinary field that seeks to understand what makes our brains so beautifully complex, and ultimately to understand what makes us human, from modeling neuroplasticity to human cognition. Every topic within neuroscience fascinates me. The variety of courses and research opportunities with the neuroscience program makes Baylor University the ideal place to pursue my studies. I would broaden and explore my understanding of the topic through courses on sleep and chronobiology research, neurochemistry and behavior, and computational neurosciences. Additionally, I would use the resources available to me at Baylor and combine the knowledge learned in the classroom with practical applications in the lab. I would indulge my curiosity and desire to better understand humanity researching with the Brain Health Initiative on basic mechanisms of neurological disorders. The open curriculum would enhance my education by enabling my individual and varied passions to guide my education. I intend to enroll in courses throughout the sciences, social sciences, and humanities to enrich my understanding of the world from an interdisciplinary perspective. Baylor offers a number of classes that I just feel inclined to take, like chemistry, biology, psychology, and neuroscience. Furthermore, once I complete my education at Baylor, I can utilize my newfound knowledge and skills to provide medical care for those who are in desperate need of it, such as individuals whose nervous system causes them to not be able to write legibly, or for those individuals who have brain tumors that require a surgical procedure to be executed in order to remove the tumor. Moreover, I especially desire to aid children with brain disorders, because I believe that all children are entitled to a healthy childhood and a chance at life without having to constantly have seizures at any given time of day. Also, if I do not help the children, then who will? With my newfound education and resources, I would also be able to discover new procedures that will provide better results to patients with brain disorders, as well as a better diagnosis program that provides faster results than what we are using in today's world of medicine. Baylor is a university for me because it is affordable, close to home, and because it is qualified as a Tier 1 university like the University of Houston. Also, the campus is beautiful, and the campus community is very diverse, as students from all 50 states, the District of Columbia, and 89 countries congregate to this university to pursue one of the many programs that Baylor offers. The reason why I choose to pursue neuroscience is because the brain is a miraculous organ that has processed and digested all the information that you and I have ever learned. It is 2.7 pounds of gray matter, and that tiny organ controls the rest of your body through electrical impulses. Controls your movement, holds your memories. Your brain can do most anything imaginable, and yet we only understand only a fraction of what it can do. If that does not strike you as awe-inspiring, I don't know what will. The brain is beautiful because within it holds the person that you've grown to be. It holds your experiences, your aspirations, your drive. It even holds the memories that you hold near and dear to your heart. It holds the memories that make you the person you are, and that's amazing. Neuroscience is not easy by any means whatsoever. As I mentioned before, it is an interdisciplinary field that requires you to make huge sacrifices and even lose some nights of sleep. But the reward is unimaginably worth the effort. Besides, if neuroscience was not a challenge, then what would be the fun in trying?